What is up, everyone? Can you believe we're here? Because I can't, honestly. We have a release date, October 10th, 2023. Everywhere you podcast. I honestly can't believe that I'm on Apple Podcasts. This is crazy. Took a lot of work, but we are here. We made it. Today, what I wanted to do was give you an overview of what to expect during season 1. We're going to touch on a lot of shit, guys. And it's very complex, deep, painful. It's all the things. Really all the things that make it for a good podcast, which is why I'm here. Hopefully why you're here too. So first and foremost, my name's Amanda Arnier. I grew up in the northwest suburbs of Illinois. I grew up with a pretty regular Roman Catholic Italian-American family. I have a younger brother, 2 parents, both divorced and remarried. So I guess I have 4, and they're all incredibly amazing. I'm a Great Dane mom to my 2 wonderful babies, Carrera and Monza. There's no hiding. I love anything that has to do with cars and racing, Formula 1 specifically. I love sports. Tennis is my favorite. Hockey. Basically all the sports. I'm a double devil, and that means that I have 2 degrees from Arizona State University. First one is in tourism development and management, basically like hospitality management. And the other one is in HR and employment law. So about the show. The show is not going to be a gigantic bash session. I know y'all would love that, but that's not what's going to happen here. We're going to talk in chronological order about my relationship and marriage. We're going to start with what was seemingly an epic whirlwind romance, for me at least. We're going to touch on red flags, ones I didn't see, why I didn't see them. We're going to talk about his questionable career choice. And with that, you'll meet a special guest who was a close acquaintance that will educate you on things you have never heard of before. We're going to go down a rabbit hole, basically of everything that has to do with adult entertainment. We're going to talk about OnlyFans, camming, escorting, financial domination, red pilling, that's a fun one, and compulsive gambling. We're going to talk about domestic violence in great detail, specifically narcissistic abuse, and the societal ignorance to it. Because there are no bruises, it doesn't exist. That is exceedingly not true. It's important to know all the facts, to educate yourself so that you can make informed decisions, especially about the most important ones in your life, like who you're going to spend your life with. We're going to touch on family dynamics, driving forces for the relationship. Why did I stay? What did I see in this individual? What were our shared goals? We'll eventually get to my wedding and that day and what that was like and what happened after. We'll touch on abandonment, which is a sore subject when it happens over and over again. We're going to discuss wanting to start a family, the hurdles with that, emotionally, physically, and also the lies that we're told. I think one thing that I want to say is that I'm very aware that while this was mine and my husband's relationship, it very much affected everyone in our family, everyone in our lives, our friends, our siblings, our parents. And that does not go unnoticed. It still doesn't go unnoticed. So you'll hear from some family members sharing their thoughts and experiences so that you can see how a relationship like this affects those closest to you. And now for the good stuff. No, I'm just kidding. It's all really good. But what led me here, where I am right now, sitting on my bed Indian style in my childhood bedroom in Illinois with my 2 dogs, talking to you on a podcast. I'll explain in detail what my final straw was and why it led me on this journey to uncover so many women who shared almost the exact same experience I had, and why I had no idea about this. You'll hear from an ex-wife, an ex-fiance, countless ex-girlfriends, and 2 women who got very lucky because they saw through the bullshit and didn't let it keep going. My hope for this podcast is that someone will hear something that reminds them of an individual they're questioning, and maybe get out of that relationship and save themselves from the turmoil. It doesn't only affect you, it affects your kids, your family, it affects your future and your outlook on life. So thanks for spending a few minutes with me. If you would, hit the follow button below so you get notified for new episodes that come out. Again, the first 3 episodes will be premiering on October 10th, 2023. If you don't already, head over to Instagram and give me a follow at the Dichotomy Diaries. Post every day, sometimes sneak peeks, a lot of good educational pieces, and just a little tea here and there. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart, seriously, for supporting and listening, downloading, sharing, liking. All of it fills my heart. There were times throughout this process that I wanted to give up, and because of all of you, I didn't. I look forward to hearing your feedback on episodes, and I'm very excited for October 10th. See you there.